Hey guys, Novacast here, and today I'm bringing to you guys how to build better on Fortnite. I know there's a lot of tutorials on how to build faster and stuff like that, but this is a tutorial on just how to build better on console, because I see a lot of people struggling to build, and I might not be the best console builder, but I'm pretty good at console building. No one that I usually play can even compete with me when I'm challenging someone in terms of building. So I usually just dump on everyone, and it makes it a lot easier to do solo squads because I can just outbuild people and outplay them. So in this video I want to teach you guys how to build better because tons of people ask me how I build so well. So in this video I want to go over 3 different ways on how to build. So we'll be going over 3 tactics. One is just general knowledge, one is defensive, and one is offensive tactics. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to address actually is this great video I saw where someone actually edited the roof piece into a ramp. And they said it was faster and they had a lot of statistics to support it, which was great. But recently Epic has actually patched the problem that actually causes input delay when switching between materials. So this is how it looks. Obviously, like, you can edit the ramp edit the roof to make it look like a ramp, so it's easier to edit, so you just have to hit left bumper once. But if you get used to hitting right bumper twice, there's no difference now, because Epic Games basically like made the server delay, they reduced the server delay majorly. So I'll basically like throw up like a clip of Epic saying how they fixed it, because I don't know exactly how they fixed it, but they did. So if you do this thing with the roof piece, then cool. If you don't, it doesn't matter now. Like, that was a thing before, but now it actually does not matter at all. So if you aren't used to this, it's fine. This isn't a big deal, but it's still useful to have. I definitely recommend still doing it, so you don't actually like accidentally place like a roof piece down when you want to build a ramp. So this is still useful, but yeah, I just wanted to go over that real quick. So if you guys haven't been practicing that, it's not that big of a deal. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to go over is general knowledge. So you guys should know that if anyone is shooting at you, the first instinct is not to shoot back at them, it's to build. You guys need to build. Throw down 2 walls, 1 wall, and a ramp. That's what you need to do. Shoot over this little wall on top of the person. It gives you so much more cover. You're way less likely to die. You need to react. You have to like practice reacting and throwing walls down instead of just running away. A lot of people run away. No, the first thing you need to do is build. And then the next thing you need to do if someone's pushing you is build a box. So you need to get into this motion of just building these boxes and little walls. Like, this is the step 1 that you have to do to get better. You need to learn how to make this box really fast with their little ramp on it so you can just basically challenge people. The next thing I want to go over in general knowledge is actually how to edit stuff. So this is very important. It's how to rotate ramps. You see those little 2 arrows? You basically just want to go in between them. You want to edit them in between, facing the direction you want to go. It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you guys can just like get a hang of it by like looking at what I'm doing. Obviously this isn't like a video on teaching you how to build. If you want to know how to build, you should like, or like the combinations for building stuff, you should watch like an actual tutorial for this. But you should know how to reset your building. That's very important. Right here, I'm just showing you some basic combos if you don't know. But again, this video isn't meant to actually show you how to like do the specific combinations. It's just to show you that you need to be able to reset it. That is very important. So right here, someone actually pushed me while I was showing you guys how to edit stuff. And this is an perfect example of what to do in close quarters gameplay. So that brings us to our second point, what to do in close quarter situations. So, what you need to do, obviously, first off, if someone's pushing you, is you need to build up. You need to get used to just throwing walls up and keep building up. If they're stacking up ramps, you just need to keep going up and then just react accordingly. Right there, he was building up. He wasn't ready for me. I had the high ground, so I just started shooting at him, and he did not know how to react. And I'll go over this in more in depth right now. Alright guys, so I actually died last game while I was trying to do the tutorial, so we're back in whaling, and now again we're gonna go over the close quarters gameplay, building more in depth. So the first thing you want to do, as I said before, is just to build up. If someone's building up to you, you want to build higher. You want to get used to building that rotational 1x1 box and just keep building up so you have the high ground. So right here, I'm going to demonstrate an example of someone actually building a double ramp on top of your base. If they get on top of you and you're not able to build up above their ramp, which I recommend you do if someone's trying to build up to you, this is exactly what you do. You place what you need to get good at doing is placing a platform above your head so they can't shoot down on you. So the next step, once you've actually capped off the top with a plank, is to build a door or an arch in the wall in front of you. I like building an arch because it's a little bit quicker because there's some magnetism. That's just a console thing though, and not PC at all. If you're PC, I recommend building a door. But again, this is specified for console players, so I do recommend building an arch. It's just faster. It's 4 little pieces. You'll see it real quick. And what you basically want to do is, I learned this from TSM Myth, so it's a very, very viable tactic, is I'll just show you first, and then I'll explain it afterwards. So yeah, basically, as I was saying, build an arch. It's just this bottom 4, and then you want to place 2 ramps and spam up. Quickly rotate, throw 2 walls down, and then build in the opposite direction so you can throw walls the other way. And then you have the high ground on top of the person who's looking down on you. And if you get good at doing this, you can do it really fast and fluster the person. So again, I want to explain it a little bit more in depth, so I'm going to build a 1x1 base real quick. So again, you're trapped in here, you want to build this 4x4 little thing, then spam walls up. You need to get good at turning around and placing the regular walls, and then placing a ramp and keep building up, and there you go. You have the high ground. This is used by TSM Myth to actually get high ground on people, and it's the most effective way to do it. Ninja actually uses this too, so if you guys are fans of Ninja, you can use this. And no one on console even expects you to do something like this. Like, building on console is so much more difficult than on PC, that if you pull something like this, people will actually get scared of you, and they'll get nervous when they're actually fighting you, because they're like, dang, this guy can build, he's probably really good. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you're below someone, this is exactly how to get above them. Okay guys, next we're going to be going over the third and final point. This is when you're actually challenging someone, or being aggressive. So if you see someone from far away, what I recommend you do is to, instead of just shooting at them, you can either crouch and shoot at them, or if they're kind of like far away and you can't see them that well, just build up a little ramp so you can get the high ground and just like shoot down upon them, and then shoot at them. If they're far away, all you really want to do is just throw a ramp down and just like try and pick them off. So this is like if someone does not know where you are, but obviously the situation changes completely if they know where you are. And again, if you're shooting at someone far away, after about like 3-4 seconds, you want to throw around a little box around you so someone can't snipe you from far away if you don't know where they are. So this is just like a safety precaution. And yeah, so now we're going to be approaching the second part of actually challenging someone. And this is challenging someone in a base where they know where you are and they know that you're challenging them. Alright guys, so pretend this wall right here is actually a base. So this is how you aggressively push them. Obviously, the thing that you've seen multiple people do is to do the double ramp. This is very effective, but what you guys need to get good at doing in console is, I'm just letting this run in real time, we'll go over it, is to throw down walls in front of your ramps to deter people from actually shooting at you. So this will make it so your ramps don't actually fall down when you're doing a double push, and you can just very aggressively push up to bases, and they won't be able to shoot your ramp down. And if they do, you can just keep placing walls in front of it and you don't take damage. So we'll go over what I did again real quick. So as I said, this was a base. So what you want to do is basically push, always push with 2 ramps, not 1. You need to get good at pushing with 2. Get used to doing a double stack up, and then you need to get good at the motion of rotating your left bumper twice to build walls immediately. You throw down walls, you can actually change the direction you're going. Again, rotate immediately, throw down walls so they can't shoot your ramps down, and then you can change direction again. And then, again, throw down walls in front of your ramps. If you do this, it literally makes your base look so scary. I'm going to show you what it actually looks like from the person you're pushing's perspective. Like, over here, it might not look like it's the most, like, stable structure, but this is what the person who is, like, you're challenging is looking at. If they see the space, they're not going to think, oh, I'm going to shoot down the ramps. They're going to think, oh, I have to build and, like, challenge this kid. I can't shoot down the ramps. Like, he's going to build up to me. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to think, oh, I'm going to shoot down his ramp. He's going to think, dang, I need to build now. So, again, another quick thing is, like, if you're challenging someone, you always want to throw down ramps and throw down the wall in front of it. Again, you have to get good at this motion. This is the most effective way to challenge people, by throwing ramps down in front, throwing walls down in front of your ramps. This is super, super effective. So if you guys can get good at doing that, then you're basically set. Again, it comes with practice. You need to get good at practicing this. It's not the easiest thing in the world. But once you practice, you get better. Again, like, I changed my button layout to get good at this, and it took me a while to get used to it, but when I did, I started destroying kids in basically, like, pushes and stuff. So, hopefully this helped you. If you guys learned anything new from this video, be sure to drop a like. And if you guys learned anything, be sure to subscribe if you were a console player, because I give tips like this all the time. I'm going to help you guys get better if you're willing to learn. So if you're a console player and you're looking to learn tips to get better, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace out, guys.